The first concrete information about the future of DJI's Air lineup has just surfaced. There were already rumors that the Air 4 would launch in the second half of this year, and that's now being confirmed through this leak posted by Igor Bogdanov. And the most interesting part is that this is no longer just a rumor. It's an official registration from China's Civil Aviation Drone Flight Management System. This is the first time we've learned about a new DJI model through an official agency in China, since early leaks usually come from FCC filings or from prototype images captured during field testing. So in this video, we're going to cover everything we know so far about this drone, including possible specs, pricing, and the expected release date. The Air lineup fills a very specific niche in the market. It's a mid-sized foldable drone with a premium design, and it's extremely popular among intermediate-level professionals who need something more capable than the Mini 5, but still can't justify investing in a top-tier drone like the Mavic 4 Pro. Last year, we had this leak posted by Jasper Ellens, which supposedly showed the first image of the Air 4. He claimed that this prototype crashed during testing, and the image suggested that the Air 4 would feature a design similar to the Mavic 4 Pro, with obstacle avoidance sensors positioned in the same areas. At the front of the prototype, we can see that it's missing the gimbal, but there's a large empty space that could potentially accommodate a spherical dual camera system. But today, we already know that this drone wasn't an Air 4, it was actually a prototype of the Mavic 4 Pro, which at that time was close to launch. Still, this sparked an interesting theory. The Air 4 will possibly feature a design similar to the Mavic 4 Pro, since it introduced a new design trend for DJI's premium drones. And this shape would also be ideal for housing a spherical dual-camera gimbal, which is the defining feature of the Air lineup. We also have to take into account the technological advances seen in DJI's latest foldable drones, such as the Mini 5 Pro and the Leto X1, because they already include new features that simply can't be missing from the Air 4. One example is the obstacle avoidance system found on the Leto X1, which uses just two fisheye-style sensors working together with a front LiDAR sensor. This allows the artificial intelligence system to map and memorize the surrounding environment, calculating the best flight path even in complex or covered areas. This new solution is more efficient, because it eliminates the need for 6 separate sensors, as seen on the Air 3S, which uses 2 sensors on the front, 2 on the rear, and 2 on the bottom. On newer drones like the Neo 2, the Avata 360, and now the Leto, the technology has evolved significantly, allowing them to achieve even better results using only 2 sensors. And that translates directly into lower cost, lower power consumption, and reduced weight. So I believe the Air 4 will essentially be a smaller version of the Mavic 4 Pro, keeping the same spherical camera concept, but with 2 lenses that would occupy the entire front section of the drone. Its gimbal will likely also be capable of rotating 360 degrees. And because of that, the LiDAR sensor won't be able to stay at the front of the drone. It would need to be relocated to the right arm, adopting the same solution used on the Mavic 4 Pro. Based on these characteristics and design trends, I created these images to illustrate what the Air 4 could look like if DJI decides to follow this direction. But there's also the possibility that the drone could keep a more traditional design, with the gimbal embedded in the lower front section. In that case, the Air 4 would basically be a larger and more premium version of the Leto, or an evolution of the Air 3S, featuring 2 omnidirectional obstacle avoidance sensors, and a front LiDAR system placed in separate windows, similar to the layout used on the Leto X1. The defining feature of the Air lineup is its dual camera system. So this concept will most likely remain the foundation of the Air 4 project. It should keep the main 1-inch sensor paired with a wide-angle lens. The second sensor will probably be slightly smaller and equipped with a telephoto lens of around 70 mm, delivering a powerful 3x optical zoom. The Air 3S was the first DJI drone to feature LiDAR technology, with a range of up to 25 meters. So the Air 4 will most likely keep this feature as well, but upgraded with newer sensors, similar to the ones used on the Leto X1, which are expected to reach up to 36 meters. The Air 3 uses DJI's well-established O4 transmission technology, which delivers an impressive range of up to 20 kilometers. So it would be natural for the Air 4 to bring improvements in this area by adopting the newer O4 Plus transmission system, the same one already used in the Mini 5 Pro, offering 20 kilometers of range with excellent stability. This new version of DJI's transmission system was introduced with the Mavic 4 Pro, where it can reportedly reach an incredible 30 kilometers range. Because of that, it's expected that the Air 4 will also feature O4 Plus, with an estimated range of around 25 kilometers, placing it right between the Mini 5 Pro and the Mavic 4 Pro in terms of performance. The battery on the Air 3S already delivers a solid flight time of around 45 minutes. But as we've seen with recently released drones, battery technology continues to evolve, increasing storage capacity. At the same time, newer drones are also becoming more energy efficient. So for the Air 4, we can realistically expect at least 50 minutes of flight time. As for pricing, the Air 4 combos will likely follow the same strategy used for the Air 3S, offering 3 different versions. The most basic package should cost around $1,400 and would include the RC-N3 controller and 1 battery. We should also see the traditional Fly More combo, expected to cost around $1,700. It would include the same items as the base package, but add a carrying bag, a charging hub, and 2 extra batteries. There will probably also be a Fly More combo version, with the RC2 controller, priced at around $2,000. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if DJI introduces an entirely new package, similar to what it did with the Mavic 4 Pro. There's a good chance we could see something like an Air 4 Creator combo, featuring larger internal storage and the RC Pro 2 controller. That version would likely land somewhere around the $3,500 range. The Air 4 will likely keep the slot for the 4G transmission module, and there's also a chance that DJI could finally introduce the electronic ND filter that was originally expected to launch with the Mavic 4 Pro, but ended up being cancelled due to technical issues. But when will we finally see the Air 4 in stores? Based on DJI's recent launch history, and considering that October will mark 2 years since the release of the Air 3S, we can predict that the most likely launch window for the Air 4 will be in the 4th quarter of this year. However, this leak suggests that things may already be further along than we expected, because there's a strong possibility that DJI has already submitted this new drone for registration with Chinese authorities. And if that's true, we could soon be surprised by news that its launch has been moved up to the 3rd quarter. I'm going to check with my contacts in China to see if I can uncover any new information. Stay tuned. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.